God says, finally, you open this special message sent by God. It's only for you. Don't tell anyone. Something very bad is about to happen in 10 minutes. Open this message immediately. God says, at last, you've opened what I personally sent only to you. This isn't for the world. It isn't meant for the crowd. It's a message wrapped in urgency, sealed with divine intent, and whispered straight into your spirit. Something heavy is coming, and it's closer than you realize, just minutes away. Stay with me until the end, or you may miss the one chance to receive what your soul has cried for. This is not just another passing word. If you skip it, you may lose the very miracle you've been waiting on for years. Comment, Amen now, if you believe this is your moment. This is your moment, and I, your Creator, have reached out in the middle of the chaos that surrounds you. Heaven is still, holding its breath, watching to see if you will listen long enough to hear what I am about to say. I didn't bring you here by accident. Every delay, every detour, every tear has led to this moment. If your spirit is trembling while reading this, it's because you know I am speaking directly to you. I see the weight you've been carrying. You've held back your pain with a smile, buried your fears behind busyness, and told yourself to stay strong when all you wanted to do was break. But you didn't open this by chance. I've been waiting for you to slow down long enough to hear me whisper, I am still here. Say 1111 in the comments if your heart needed to hear that right now. My child, listen closely. In exactly 10 minutes, something will shift in the spiritual realm. It will either break or build what is coming next in your life. That is why this is urgent. I didn't send this to threaten you, I sent it to protect you. The darkness that has tried to steal your peace is stirring again, but so is my power. I will not let harm touch what I have blessed. You may feel alone, but you're not abandoned. Even when your prayers feel unanswered, I am still moving. The silence wasn't absence, it was preparation. You had to be hidden before you could be revealed. If you trust that I've been working behind the scenes, comment 222 right now. I know what they said about you. I know how people left when you needed them most. I know the lies, the betrayal, the sleepless nights filled with worry, but I also know who you are. You are mine, and I do not forget those who belong to me. You are chosen, even when you don't feel worthy. You are protected, even when the storm rises. Let me speak plainly to your heart. You are not here just to survive. I created you to walk in purpose, in power, and in peace. What's trying to destroy you right now will be the very thing I use to elevate you. Your pain will have purpose. Your suffering will become someone else's healing, but only if you stay until the end of this message. Don't scroll, don't skip, stay close. I am moving even now. You feel that pressure, that tightness in your chest? That's not fear. That's the weight of transformation. That's the atmosphere shifting around you because something in the unseen world is aligning with what I promised. My angels have surrounded you. My presence is filling your room as you read this. I know you've been asking for a sign. This is it. The confirmation you've begged me for is right here. You asked if I'm still listening. I never stopped. You asked if things would ever change. I say yes. But first, you must surrender every fear, every plan, every ounce of control. Let go and let me lead. Many have doubted your future. They laughed when you said you heard from me, but I will show them who I am through what I do in you. Your restoration will be visible. Your breakthrough will be undeniable. And the ones who walked away will watch as I raise you in front of them. I prepare a table not behind your enemies, but before them. Right now there's a countdown in the spirit. 10 minutes may feel like nothing, but eternity can happen in a moment when I speak. And I am speaking now. I'm canceling what the enemy planned. I'm reversing what they said was irreversible. I'm bringing light to the dark places you thought I forgot. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. When you recognize how close danger is, you also begin to see how much closer I am. I stand between you and what wants to break you. I cover your doorposts with my protection. Not a single weapon formed against you will prosper, even if you feel the threat breathing down your neck. Let me ask you, what if you trusted me completely? What if instead of worrying, you worshipped? What if instead of running, you rested? What if today, right now, you gave me all of it, your fear, your shame, your confusion? I never asked you to carry it all. I asked you to walk with me. You've asked me to show up, but I've been waiting for you to believe. Now is that time. I'm not late. I'm right on time. That breakthrough you keep dreaming about is tied to your obedience, not your performance. Stop trying to earn what I already want to give you freely. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. When they rejected you, I accepted you. When they gave up on you, I held you closer. When they tried to count you out, I wrote your name in my book. You are not forgotten. You are not finished. You are not forsaken. You are in the palm of my hand. I see the tears you cried when no one was watching. I heard the silent prayers you whispered in the middle of the night. I caught every tear, and I counted every one. Not a moment of your pain was wasted. I will use it all. Watch what I do next. This is not just a warning, it's a wake-up. This is your turning point. This is where things change, but only if you stay. You're on holy ground right now, and you didn't stumble here. I led you here. I am the same God who split the sea, the same God who shut the lion's mouth, the same God who made water flow from rock. Do you think your problem is too big for me? Nothing is too hard for me, and today I will prove it again. If you've ever felt like giving up was easier, I understand. But giving up won't bring you peace. Only my presence can do that. I know the battle is heavy, but I've already gone before you. You just need to stand. Now, if this touched something deep inside you, don't just keep it to yourself. Like this video once if you're ready to receive what I've prepared. I only ask you once, because your heart knows what to do. I am moving the pieces you cannot see. Even when it looks like nothing is happening, I am still working. Heaven doesn't operate on your schedule, it moves on faith. And the faith you've shown by staying here is already opening doors. Not small doors, not ordinary doors, but ones you thought were sealed shut. Comment 555 if you still believe I can make a way out of no way. Let me remind you who I am. I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. I am not limited by time, resources, or circumstance. I am not afraid of what you're afraid of. I am not overwhelmed by what overwhelms you. The mountain in front of you is not bigger than the power within you because I dwell inside you. You think you're running out of time, but time belongs to me. You're not late. You're right on time for what I'm about to do. That door that closed wasn't rejection, it was redirection. That loss wasn't the end, it was the beginning of something you never expected. And this moment, right here, is proof I never stopped watching over you. You keep asking me why it's been so hard, why the pressure never lets up, why every time you take a step forward, you feel knocked back again. But what you call pressure, I call preparation. I am refining you, strengthening you, teaching you to trust me, not just when it's easy, but when it costs you everything. Because real faith isn't proven in comfort, it's proven in chaos. I know you're tired. I know it feels like you're always fighting. I know you've prayed and seen no answer, fasted and heard only silence. But I'm not ignoring you. I'm growing you. If I gave it to you too soon, it would crush you. But now you're closer than ever. Stay steady. Don't give in. Don't back down. Right now, I'm breaking chains that have been on your family for generations. You didn't just open this for yourself. You opened this for your children and their children. You are the one I've chosen to stop the cycle, the depression, the addiction, the fear, the lack. It ends with you. Comment 1212 if you believe you are the one who breaks the cycle. You've been asking for miracles, but you didn't realize you are the miracle. Every time you stood up when life pushed you down, you were proof that I am real. Every moment you kept going when everything said quit, you were showing the enemy you are still chosen. I have not changed my mind about you. Even when you doubted me, I never doubted you. You see weakness, I see strength. You see failure, I see purpose. You see delay, I see destiny. You've been measuring yourself by what's missing, but I measure you by who you are becoming. You're not the same person you were last year, or even last week. You've grown, you've endured, and because of that, you're ready for what's next. When others left you out, I kept you in. When others overlooked you, I marked you. My favor doesn't come from man, and neither does your future. Stop comparing your path to theirs. What I have for you is sacred. It's set apart. It's tailor-made for the battles you've fought and the prayers you've cried, and it's coming. You were not made to break under pressure. You were made to rise. My spirit lives in you. My hand is upon you. I will give you peace when everything around you falls apart. I will give you strength when yours runs out. I will open doors no man can shut. There are some things I didn't let you keep, not because I was punishing you, but because they couldn't go where I'm taking you. Some people had to leave, some dreams had to die, some chapters had to close. But don't grieve what I removed. Rejoice, because what's coming is better. There are moments when you feel invisible, forgotten, like your prayers hit the ceiling and fall flat. But I see every seed you've sown, every act of kindness no one saw, every quiet moment when you worshipped through your tears. I saw it, I received it, and I will honor it. You're stepping into a season where my promises will start to manifest, not all at once, but one by one. You'll see the healing, the restoration, the reconciliation, the provision. Don't question it when it comes slowly. I am building something that will last, not temporary comfort, but lasting peace. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My plans are not fragile. They don't change because of delay or disappointment. What I spoke over your life still stands. It is not too late. You are not too far gone. And nothing you've lost can compare to what I'm about to release. Comment 777 if you believe restoration is coming. Restoration of your joy, of your family, of your faith. You thought it was over, but I'm just getting started. Right now, angels are on assignment. They're going places you can't see, shifting conversations, stirring hearts, opening paths. There are blessings already in motion that your eyes haven't seen, but your spirit can feel. That sense of anticipation, that's me. You didn't come this far just to be left behind. You didn't walk through fire just to be burned. You didn't survive storms just to sink now. I'm still with you. I've always been. And I'll never stop being with you. You are my child, my beloved, my chosen one. And even if everything around you falls apart, you will not be shaken. Because your foundation is not made of fear, it's made of faith. Stay here, stay expectant, stay trusting. The 10-minute warning wasn't just a scare, it was the signal of a shift. Heaven is moving, and you're right in the middle of it. Let this settle in your soul. I am not a God who forgets. I do not overlook your faithfulness. Even when others walked away, even when your strength began to fade, I never moved. I stood at your side, holding you when you didn't even realize it. I whispered peace over you while you slept. I protected you from battles you didn't even see coming. You may have felt that the darkness was winning, but I want you to know it only looked that way for a moment. Light always wins. My light exposes, heals, and lifts. You were never drowning. You were being carried. And the moment you cried out, I answered, even when you didn't hear me clearly. Comment 999 if deep down you know I've been guiding you, even when the path was dark. Don't let fear confuse your faith. Fear screams, but faith whispers. Faith says, keep going. Faith says, you're not finished. Faith says, God is still writing your story. I see how much you've wrestled with doubt. You've wondered if you're too broken, too late, too lost. But I am here to tell you none of those things are true. You are exactly where I can reach you. You've been asking for me to speak clearly. So listen now. What you thought was a breakdown is about to become your breakthrough. What you thought was a dead end is really a turning point. What you thought would ruin you is going to raise you. What you thought was punishment was preparation for the blessing you didn't expect. You were not overlooked, you were preserved. I didn't delay because I was distant. I delayed because I was building something better than you were praying for. You think I forgot the dream you whispered to me years ago. But I never forgot. I was shaping you for it all along. And now you're almost there. Sometimes I strip everything away so you can finally see what I've placed inside you. That strength, I put it there. That vision, I gave it to you. That boldness rising up in you right now, that's me. It's time for you to start seeing yourself the way I see you, called, anointed, set apart for something greater. I didn't ask you to be perfect. I asked you to be willing. I don't bless the strongest. I bless the surrendered. I don't use the ones who shout the loudest. I use the ones who listen. If you've ever wondered if I could really use someone like you, the answer is yes. I've chosen you for this. You are not a mistake. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are mine. And I'm about to prove to every voice of fear, doubt, shame, and failure that you are who I say you are. I have never failed, and I will not start now. There are moments when everything will try to pull you away from my presence, but don't drift. Don't let your mind wander back to the fear I already brought you out of. Don't let your heart cling to the people I asked you to let go of. I will never remove something from your life unless I have something better coming. I am not preparing a small thing. I am preparing something that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, and hearts have not imagined. It's bigger than your bank account, your resume, your background, or your current circle. You will know it's me because it will come in a way only I could have arranged. Comment 1010 if you're ready to receive what only God can do. The door I'm opening for you won't require you to pretend, perform, or beg. You won't have to compromise your peace to step through it. You won't have to carry the weight of doing it all alone. I will send help. I will send favor. I will send clarity. You will know it's me because it will feel like rest, not chaos. There's still something I need you to hear. The enemy has been trying to distract you right before your next level. That confusion, that sudden anxiety, that restlessness in your spirit, that's because your breakthrough is near. The enemy knows something's coming, but so do you. That's why you're still here. Don't let the timing fool you. Delay doesn't mean denial, and silence doesn't mean absence. I was there when you cried alone. I was there when you kept smiling through the pain. I was there when you almost gave up. And I'll be there when everything finally begins to make sense. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Your faith didn't fail, you just haven't seen the full picture yet. But soon you will. Soon the missing pieces will come together. Soon the prayers will be answered. Soon the doors will open, but stay near. Stay faithful. Keep trusting, even when your feelings don't understand. When the enemy comes in like a flood, I will lift up a standard against him. I'm not sending you into battle without protection. I've assigned angels to you. I've declared peace over your household. I've broken chains you didn't even know were holding you down, and I will not let go of you now. The next days of your life will not look like the past. The tears you cried in private will be turned into testimony in public. The heaviness is lifting. The confusion is breaking. You're about to step into clarity, healing, favor, and fulfillment. But it starts with obedience. It starts with you believing me more than your fear. This is not a time to shrink back. It's a time to rise, to lift your head, to shake off the shame, to remember who you are. You are my beloved, my warrior, my child, my vessel, and I have not brought you this far to leave you. Comment 1515 if you receive every word I've spoken to you. Stay grounded in me. Stay rooted in prayer. Let my word guide you. Let my promises carry you. When the pressure rises, so does my presence. When the fire burns hotter, my hand surrounds you. I am not just with you, I am within you. You didn't miss it. I know you've been worried that maybe you missed the moment, the opportunity, the blessing, but what is for you cannot be lost. I wrote it with your name on it before time began. And no delay, no detour, no person, no mistake can steal what I have ordained for you. I restore time. I redeem broken paths. I revive what others gave up on. You are not running behind. You are being positioned, carefully, purposefully, divinely placed in the right season, at the right time, for the right reason. You thought I was silent, but I was setting the stage. You thought I was far, but I was in the details. Every moment that felt wasted was actually working something eternal in you. The pain you walked through didn't end you, it planted something holy. It planted compassion, wisdom, depth, and power. Don't curse your past. I will use it all. What the enemy meant to use against you will become the very thing I use to bless others through you. You're not broken. You're built. Comment 1717 if you believe God is still building something beautiful from your life. I didn't bring you through storms just to leave you in the aftermath. I brought you through because what's ahead is far greater than what's behind. The fire refined you, the flood cleansed you, the waiting trained you, and the heartbreak. That's where I planted strength. You've been surviving, but now you're about to start living, not just getting by, not just holding on, but walking boldly in what I promised. You'll wake up with peace again. You'll breathe easier. The heaviness will lift, not because your situation changed overnight, but because your faith will be unshakable. I am releasing new strength to you now, a quiet strength, a holy confidence. You won't have to force it. You won't have to fake it. You'll know you are walking in alignment when your steps begin to feel lighter, even when the journey stays steep. Do you remember the prayers you whispered years ago? The ones you gave up on? I didn't forget. I didn't throw them away. I've held them close, watering them with my mercy, watching over them with my love. And soon, those forgotten prayers will bloom into unexpected blessings. I am the God of sudden turnarounds. I don't need months to shift things. I only need a moment. And your moment is coming. The peace that's been missing will return. The clarity that's been clouded will break through. You won't have to chase what I've already assigned to find you. You may feel tired, but you are not weak. You are tired because you've been fighting for so long without seeing results. But the harvest doesn't come the moment you plant. It comes after the soil breaks, after the rain falls, after the roots take hold, and your harvest is near. I am pouring new oil over your life. Fresh anointing, not for performance, but for purpose. You are not called to impress, you are called to impact, and that impact will come when you let me work through you, not just around you. I've seen you choose kindness when it cost you. I've watched you stay faithful when it was painful. I've seen you carry others even when you were barely holding on. I honor that. Heaven honors that. Your reward isn't just coming in eternity, it's being released here and now. You've asked me, God, when is it my turn? And I say, soon, but not because I'm finally deciding to bless you. It's because your heart has finally made room to receive it. You've emptied yourself of what was, and now I'm filling you with what will be. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive what God has already set in motion. Don't look around for validation. Don't wait for applause. I don't measure you by what they see. I measure you by what you surrender. And your surrender has been heard. You've given me pieces of your heart you never gave anyone else. You've trusted me with the quiet pain no one knew about. And that trust is unlocking doors even now. When you least expect it, you'll see how I've been working. The job offer, the healing, the unexpected blessing, the peace that doesn't make sense. You'll look back and say, only God could have done this. Because I don't do average, I do miracles. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You're not disqualified because of your past. You're not too broken to be used. Your mistakes aren't the end of your story. They're part of it. I will redeem every chapter. I will restore every lost opportunity. I will rewrite what the world said was over. Do not let the voices of fear speak louder than my promises. What I said still stands. My word does not return empty. I finish what I start. And I started something good in you, something holy, something the enemy has fought because he knows how powerful it is. But he will not win. I already defeated him. I already declared your victory. And though the battle is loud, my voice is louder. My voice calls you chosen. My voice calls you whole. My voice calls you mine. You may not feel strong, but strength is rising in you now. You may not see the way, but light is breaking through. You may not understand the season, but I am in the season. You are not walking through this alone. I am walking with you. Comment 222 if you trust God is walking with you, even when you don't see it yet. This moment matters. You were supposed to hear this. You didn't scroll past. You stayed. And because you stayed, I'm going to honor that hunger. I will feed your spirit. I will calm your mind. I will refresh your soul. Watch how I surprise you. Watch how I flip the situation. Watch how I restore joy where sadness lived too long. Watch how I prove myself faithful not because I have to, but because I love to bless those who wait on me. I see the things you haven't told anyone, the struggles behind your smile, the battles in your mind, the fears you don't say out loud. And I say to you, you are safe with me. You are strong through me. You are whole because of me. There is a reason you've been feeling the shift. It's not your imagination. Heaven is leaning in. The air around you feels different because it is. What I've been preparing behind the curtain is finally starting to show itself on the stage of your life. And this time, you won't miss it. You won't sabotage it. You won't shrink back from it. There's something sacred about this moment. You may not see everything clearly yet, but the fog is lifting. You've been faithful in the hidden place. You've stayed with me when others let go. You've trusted me even when your hands were empty. Now watch what I place in them. Comment 333 if you're ready to step into what God is placing in your hands. Don't doubt what I can do. You've already seen me carry you through the hardest chapters of your life. You know what I'm capable of. But this next move won't just be survival, it will be overflow. You're not just about to make it through. You're about to walk in more than enough. More peace, more purpose, more clarity, more joy. I have assigned divine appointments to your path. You'll walk into rooms you didn't expect. You'll receive news that will restore hope. You'll meet people who recognize what I've placed inside you, not by luck, not by chance, but by my hand. When it happens, you'll know I was here all along. You don't need to strive to earn this. You don't need to hustle to deserve it. What I'm giving isn't a reward for your perfection. It's a response to your surrender. You trusted me with your tears, and now I'm giving you laughter. You trusted me with your pain, and now I'm giving you healing. You trusted me with your silence, and now I'm speaking peace. This is not the end of your story. This is the turning point, where the tension breaks, where the fear loosens, where the clouds part, where you finally exhale and know it was always me holding it all together. You've tried to fix everything on your own. You've carried the weight of too many people. You felt like you had to be the strong one. But it's okay to rest now. Let me carry you. Let me restore you. Let me remind you that you're not God, I am. And I never grow tired. I never sleep. I never let go. The wind is shifting. The atmosphere is changing. Not because of luck or chance, but because your faith moved something in heaven. You didn't even realize how powerful your persistence was. You thought nothing was happening. But I was watching every moment. I never missed a tear, a whisper, or a prayer. You kept pushing when it felt pointless. You kept showing up when no one clapped for you. You kept forgiving when it would have been easier to stay bitter. And that obedience has created a ripple in the spirit. A breakthrough is coming because you didn't quit. I've already gone ahead of you. The things you're worried about tomorrow, I've already handled them. The conversations you're dreading, I've already softened hearts. The roadblocks you fear, I've already cleared paths. What looks impossible to you is already settled in heaven. Comment 1111 if you believe God is already ahead of you, working it out. I will not let your trust in me be wasted. I will not let your prayers go unheard. I will not let your faith go unrewarded. I see you, I know you, and I love you more than you understand. I don't love some future version of you, I love you now. In your confusion, in your pain, in your doubt. I'm not waiting for you to get it all together. I'm holding you in the middle of it. You think you're weak because you're tired. But tired faith is still faith. Shaky faith is still faith. Tears don't cancel your belief. They prove it. Every time you said, God, I trust you. Through the ache, heaven moved. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You won't always feel strong, but my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you are empty, I am full. When you are weary, I am faithful. When you are overwhelmed, I am present. I will never require from you what I don't first pour into you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are in the middle of divine timing. Right now, I am redeeming what was lost. I'm breathing life into what looked dead. I'm restoring what was broken. I'm reviving dreams that were buried. You thought it was over, but I'm still writing. This is your chapter of restoration, where what you lost comes back in a form better than before, where the relationships that were meant to stay are healed, where the confidence you thought you'd never feel again begins to rise, where joy returns without fear attached to it. I am pulling you out of survival and into stability, out of confusion and into clarity, out of constant striving and into settled peace. You don't need to beg me for what I already decided to give you. You just need to receive it. You just need to be ready, and you are. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive peace that doesn't make sense. You may still feel the storm around you. But listen, I speak to storms, I command waves, I silence chaos, and I say to every storm in your life right now, peace, be still, not later, not tomorrow, right now. You are not crazy for believing that things can change, that a miracle can still happen, that the door can still open. You're not delusional, you're walking in faith. And faith, even the size of a mustard seed, is enough to move mountains. You're closer than you think, closer than you feel. You didn't miss it. You're walking straight into it. Your spirit knows what your eyes can't see yet. That's why you feel that stirring, that urgency, that hope rising again. That's me. The enemy is terrified of what you're becoming. That's why he's fought you so hard. That's why he's tried to distract, discourage, and destroy. But he lost. You're still here, still breathing, still believing, still expecting. I'm proud of you. Yes, I said it. I, the creator of heaven and earth, am proud of you. For not giving up, for holding on, for trusting me when everything around you told you not to. I see you. I celebrate you. I'm with you. What's coming is going to make sense of every delay, every unanswered prayer, every painful night, every moment you felt forgotten. It all has a purpose. I'm not just giving you something temporary. I'm giving you something lasting, a blessing that won't fade, a peace that doesn't come and go, a breakthrough that no one can take from you. You've waited in faith, and now I am responding in fullness. My child, this is the moment where everything shifts. The ground beneath you may not change immediately, but the foundation in your spirit is being rebuilt stronger than before. I'm removing the weight of what you thought you had to carry alone. From now on, you'll walk lighter, live freer, and rest deeper. Comment, Amen, if your heart feels that this is the beginning of something new. I don't work on human clocks. I don't need a calendar to release miracles. I move when the heart is ready, and yours has been getting ready through every heartbreak, every test, every valley. You didn't even notice, but I've been preparing you in the silence. What you thought was abandonment was actually deep training. You are stronger now because of it. You've learned to pray in the dark. You've learned to listen through pain. You've learned to hope when nothing made sense. Those are the kind of lessons that produce unshakable faith. That's the kind of foundation I use to build world-changing testimonies. And your story will be one of them. You are not just going to be blessed, you're going to be a blessing. You will carry something that can't be copied, a light that can't be dimmed, a peace that doesn't need permission from your surroundings. You will walk into places and the atmosphere will shift, not because of you, but because of me living in you. That's why I protected you. That's why I didn't let that relationship continue. That's why I allowed certain doors to shut. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. I'm too invested in your future to let you settle for less than my best. My love isn't passive, it's protective. There's a promise that's been hovering over your life. You've felt it, but it always seemed out of reach. But now, that promise is coming closer. You will not have to chase it anymore. It's coming to your doorstep. Not because you earned it, but because I'm faithful. Comment 555 if you know God is faithful, even when life is not. I see your fears, your questions, your private battles, and I'm not intimidated by any of it. I sit with you in the silence. I walk with you in the noise. I stay when others leave. I speak peace in places no one else can reach. I am not going anywhere. You've been wondering why the pressure increased right before the breakthrough. That's because pressure always surrounds birth. What's about to come forth from your life is more than a blessing, it's a whole new beginning. The enemy fought it, but he couldn't stop it, because I already declared it. There is nothing ordinary about your path. You've been set apart. You've been marked. There's a reason you don't fit in where you used to, a reason you feel restless in places that once felt like home. That's me pulling you higher. You can't stay where I'm calling you from. You were made for more. You don't have to be afraid of the unknown. I go before you. I'm not asking you to jump into the dark. I'm asking you to step into the light I've placed right in front of you. Trust that I won't let your foot slip. Trust that every step forward is a step into something sacred. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not the kind of God who teases or withholds. When I say I'll do it, I mean it. When I promise, I fulfill. When I begin a good work in you, I finish it. You don't have to chase me. I'm already near. I'm already working. I'm already making all things new. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the shame. Let go of what you could have done differently. You're not living under punishment. You're living under grace. Grace that lifts. Grace that restores. Grace that opens new doors when the old ones are still locked. Comment, 999. If you receive that grace in your life right now, you are not meant to carry this weight by yourself. I've seen you try to hold it all together. I've seen you try to stay strong for everyone else. But now, let me be your strength. Let me carry what's too heavy. Let me fight the battles you were never meant to face alone. Your healing is not just for your body, it's for your heart, for your mind. For the wounds you don't talk about, for the memories that still sting, I am healing it all. Slowly, gently, completely. And when I heal, I don't leave scars that still hurt. I leave testimonies that others can hold on to. Your pain will become someone else's proof. Your story will become someone else's survival. Your breakthrough will become someone else's beginning. You don't have to understand everything. You just have to trust me. Trust that I'm good. Trust that I'm present. Trust that what's ahead of you is better than what's behind you. Even if you can't see it yet, I promise it's coming. I am not finished. You thought you were at the end, but this is just where I begin to reveal why you had to go through everything you did. You didn't lose your way, you followed me through the fire. You didn't fall behind, you were being pulled deeper. What looked like delay was divine protection. What felt like silence was me clearing the path ahead. You've cried in the dark. You've questioned if I still hear you. And I say now, I do. I always have. I never turned away. I never ignored your voice. I've held on to every word you've whispered in faith and fear. I have remembered it all. Comment 1212 if you believe God has not forgotten what you prayed for. You weren't just surviving for no reason. You were being stretched, expanded, prepared. You were learning how to hold what I'm about to pour. You've proven that even when life stripped away your comforts, you still held on to me. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of faith builds legacies. Now listen, what's coming is personal. It's not a recycled blessing. It's not someone else's overflow. It's yours, your specific need, your exact heart cry. I know what you've lacked. I know what has broken your spirit behind closed doors, and I am answering you in a way that no one else could. This next season won't look like the past. It will carry fresh wind, fresh oil, fresh mercy. You won't walk into it with old weight. That burden you've been dragging behind you, it ends here. Right now, I am cutting it off. I am breaking it loose. I am setting you free. Freedom will feel strange at first. You've gotten used to heaviness, but I didn't create you for constant pressure. I created you for joy, for laughter, for rest. And you will taste it again, not in bits and pieces, but in abundance. What the enemy tried to use to crush you has failed. He underestimated who you are. He didn't see the resilience I placed in your spirit. He thought that loss would break you. He thought that betrayal would silence you. But you kept going. And that right there is the reason your harvest is coming. Comment 777 if you believe what crushed you is becoming the ground for your breakthrough. You have not missed your chance. You have not fallen too far. You have not failed too much. I'm still writing your story. You may feel like you're on page 1 again, but I know the ending, and it is glorious. I will use it all, the heartbreak, the confusion, the waiting, the wilderness, and I will turn it into beauty. I don't need perfect people. I need surrendered people. People who will say, God, I don't know how, but I trust you. That's where I show up. In the quiet yes, in the fragile prayer, in the trembling faith. And you've said yes, even when your world was shaking. You are not invisible. I know how much it hurts to feel unseen, but I see you. I see what no one else does. I see the moments when you choose to forgive, I see the kindness you offer even when your own heart is heavy. I see the way you lift others while wondering who will lift you. I am lifting you now. No more pretending, no more forcing a smile while your soul aches. It's okay to fall apart in my presence because I never let my children fall without catching them. I'm not offended by your sorrow. I'm moved by your honesty. You think your weakness disqualifies you. It doesn't. It's your humility that draws me closer. I'm near to the broken-hearted. I bind up the wounded. I stand with the weary. You're not a burden to me. You're beloved. Comment 222 if you believe God is near the broken-hearted. What I'm doing in you will be quiet at first. It won't look like fireworks. It will look like peace, like waking up and not feeling dread, like making it through the day without the weight pressing on your chest, like walking into a room and not shrinking inside. These are the signs of restoration, and they are already starting.